बेटा जीता जागता हो यार, पैसे कमाई ना चाहिए से, लेकिन मम्मी हमारे मचत बस स्ट्रीमिंग करे सो रिकॉर्डिंग मरे डायरेक्ट आवा रिकॉर्डिंग मरे स्ट्रीम मरे 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 ऐसा रिकॉर्ड टीम ना मरे ना इनके स्ट्रीम में समझस जाके स्ट्रीम मरे जाके ना लग चले फिर ना सोचते याद आता है इंतालाती CPU ना इथरनेट ना दादे GPU ये वाले से 100% चल लेंगे ठीक कल्तर से इंटीग्रेट ये तो बस सुने प्रोसेसर मेमोरी वाले से 45% मेमोरी ना इस्तेमाल मानी है CPU ना 54% है आगे अंदाज है ख़त्म के रिकॉर्डिंग की तवार और इन गदा से एरर बारे काय क्या नहीं वीडियो इज नॉट रिसीविंग स्क्रीन बफरिंग
Killing spree for the blue team! Dead! Reloading! Cover me! Killing spree for the blue team! Cover me! Kill! The blue team is in the lead. The blue team is unstoppable!
You're about to win!
The blue team is heading to a perfect win! Watch out! Marked a location.
Blue team victory.
Stream زلتي recording مقالين وين تمام عليك
Harbiya خلاص دايرة غندا لايف مخلوق كذا سليم بكريكا راغندا لايف ما كارم سنبك
أنا عم بندم كان يجلس جوړو بس CPU was 100%.
Team match. Let's go.
The blue team has scored for the first time! No mercy! Cover me! Reloading! Killing spree for the blue team! Clear! Target down! Reloading! Dead! Killing spree for the blue team! The blue team is in the lead. The blue team is unstoppable! No mercy! Killed! Cover me! team! The blue team is unstoppable!
Great! You're about to win!
The blue team is heading to a perfect win! Reloading! Expired! Nice shot!
Blue team victory!
बंदा सही नहीं फंसा हूँ आज 8 मिनट हम थल कुर्ते तेरा 5-20 मिनट इसका है कि सही है तो सही हेलो
ये लो अंदर जुड़ गई कि नहीं पूरा अंदर खोलोगी लाइक किया तो गेम अंदर पर
ले आओ तो
I'm one of the 30 AI voices from Speechalo and I'm powered by the latest text-to-speech technology. With Speechalo,
Adam Maripos Vox here, and I am in the middle of completely overhauling my entire streaming setup. I have not streamed in months up until last night at the time of recording, and we had a fantastic return to streaming. And I'm going to be doing a lot of different stream setups. You've already seen me build that RGB glowing streaming PC in the background. We've got a few more coming, and we've got a lot of streaming content in the works. With that, I'm doing a tutorial here sponsored by Nerd or Die on how I set up my insane streaming sets and stream packages that you can get starting at $0. They do have some free resources on the site and some tutorials of their own, but we're going to check out some of the paid options and see what you get and how to set them up. But first we need to set up OBS. Now I am using OBS to record this tutorial, of course, but I do have a separate instance launch, and we are just going to make a brand new profile for my Twitch setup here. Actually, I have a Twitch profile. I'm going to delete it. It was a test. I don't need it. You may notice from time to time when I'm setting this stuff up, I have a lot of stupid scene collections from when I'm testing stuff, but we're just going to start from scratch. And then same thing, new profile, Twitch 2019. I like to keep them named the same to match them up and always know which ones I'm using. Up in here to the settings. Now we are going to be doing mostly 1080p based streaming. While my main desktop is 4K, I'm going to leave it at 1080p for now. And we are going to be streaming. I'm going to start my test streaming at 1600 by 900. And 59.94 frames per second, of course. Now, you can play around with different scaling and things like that, and actually I am going to leave the base resolution 1080p so I can record full res recordings. But there is a difference between putting it on just your graphics card using NVENC for. But for now, we're going to be using that. We're going to put CBR. It is going to be 6K minus the default audio is 160, so 5840, I believe. Yeah, do keep in mind that max Twitch bitrate recommendation is actually video plus audio, and you can technically send 6K video.
Killing spree for the
but
blue
you can run into
team.
some issues. That's fine. We're going to drop it down to medium. Actually, we're going to do fast for now, just to keep it safe. I'm going to leave the rest of these blank. Keyframe interval set to 2, because this is going to Twitch. Recording, we are going to do full resolution recording. So I'm going to set it to my dedicated recording drive. That's over here in F. Record. I'm going to make a new folder. Actually, I have a folder here called Twitch. That way I know these are specifically my Twitch settings. Now, I am going to use MKV because if things crash or whatever, I can still use the file. I'm going to set it up to record at least 5 audio tracks. And we're going to use the NVENC encoder. Default resolution. I'm going to come over here to CQP, and that's going to be 14, which is kind of visually lossless-ish. And then under preset, high quality, profile, high, and just going to leave the rest on defaults at the moment. Under audio, I'm going to leave the default track for Twitch at 160 bitrate, so I'm going to call this Twitch down mix. But then for the others, these will be my recording tracks. So I'm going to set them the highest that it will let me, which is, of course, 320 kilobits per second. And these will be my other settings. So we're going to have mic,
The blue team
desktop,
is in the lead.
console, if I have a game console input, Discord, and so on. And then we are going to set up a replay buffer so I can save out specific clips a lot easier. We're going to set it to a 45-second duration and hit apply, and it will do what it can to maintain a replay buffer of 45 seconds. You will, of course, if you're using a replay buffer, need to come in here and set a hotkey for saving the replay buffer. You don't need a hotkey for starting and stopping it, but for actually saving the replay buffer, which is right here. I already have a button on my Elgato Stream Deck, so I'm going to press it. Alt F8 is apparently it. I'm going to hit apply, and we're good to go. Despite what other tutorials may tell you, partial and 601 and NV12 are the best settings when you're live streaming to Twitch. You can kick it up to 709, kick it up to full. You can run into some issues on some web browsers playing back the stream with regards to color representation. So, we've got OBS configured to live stream to Twitch. Even though we don't have anything in it, we're going to get set into that. So, we want to make a couple default scenes here. So, this is scene 1. I'm going to add this and make it desktop. And I'm just going to add a display capture. We're going to add one. It's going to be webcam. Hello. I do not have my main light on. My head is hurting. I don't want it on, so it's going to be a little dark in here today. You can see the kitty playing behind me. Hello, kitty. Now we're going to start building out our layout. We could set up some other scenes, but for now we're going to do this. So you can browse nerderdie.com. I do have an affiliate link that, well, it's not an affiliate. Well, I guess technically it is an affiliate link, but a link since they're sponsoring me to let them know that I sent you and all that good stuff. So be sure to use that if you want to go check out their stuff. You can hit shop now or check out their, top layouts here. And then they have links for their tutorials and stuff. We're going to hit shop now. And you can sort by popularity, price, or you can sort by categories because they have backgrounds, overlays, custom scripting, Twitch panels, alerts, yada, yada, yada. I've actually picked out a few that I really like. That is, of course, the Retrowave stream package, since, a lot of my channel and branding is 80s and 90s and 2000s retro stuff. This obviously appeals to me, even if I don't want to use the super cliche graphic that this is. That's overdone at this point. But I could use some of the elements. Pretty Sprite sound effects. They have some pretty cool sound effects. Then there is this cool little alert system that scrolls in the name. Just does a cool little effect with the text there. I like that a lot. I may use that. We've got these overlays and widgets that have this little kind of like pixel confetti effect. I kind of like that. And then we have this interface one, which is all like super hacker theme or something, which is kind of cool. We may use that. Now I am going to start with the Retrowave package, and we will build from there. So I may not use all of these in this video. Now, when you check out a package, you will be given screenshots as to what's in it. So you can view here, okay, we've got kind of an overlay, and it's got new follower, subscriber, yada, yada layouts. It's got stream starting and be right back screens you can customize. You've got different color options. You've got specific alert types you can choose, so you don't got to use this specific one. You can, bounce them around if you like. Kind of neat. You've got panels that you can use, including Photoshop files, so you can actually manually edit them. But you will be given download files for your specific package that you chose. So, for example, the Stinger and Free X, which will do a lot of the work for you. And if there's enough demand, I will do a separate Streamlabs OBS tutorial for this. I did want to say before we get too far into actual OBS setup, if you're using Streamlabs OBS, this is why people think it's a lot easier to set up, is a lot of these integrations are built in. You don't have to go to a web browser. And in a lot of these layouts that you buy, they will say if they're Streamlabs OBS optimized or not. In the Streamlabs OBS folder, there's actually a .overlay file that you can import into Streamlabs OBS itself. So you go to the settings cog, you go to scene collections, and then import overlay file and find your specific overlay. So I'm going to copy my directory here. Pretty neat. I went ahead and open that up in the
So you just got your overlays and you want to know how to add them to your Mixer stream. So by the end of this video, you're going to learn how to add all your overlays for your Mixer stream using OBS Studio. Let's dive in. What's going on? It's your boy Santana with Lines Among Sheep, where I bring you guys the best streaming tips and tricks. If it's your first time here and you want to learn how to grow and improve your stream and personal brand, subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I upload a new video every single Tuesday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. All right, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and add your starting soon screen overlay to OBS. So whether you purchase your overlays through a third party, you got a free overlay through Stream Elements or Streamlabs, or you purchased it off a website, or if you have custom designs, you can still utilize this. In the comments below, if you're using Stream Elements or Streamlabs and you purchase directly through there and you want to learn how to add it using those softwares, comment below and I can go ahead and make a video on those. For the purposes of this video, we're going to focus on OBS and assuming that you have all the files downloaded on your computer. So inside OBS, on the left-hand side, the first thing you want to do is you want to create a scene. So to create a scene, you want to hit this plus sign and then you label it what you